name's Steck. I'm 19 years old. About 3 years ago, I got into a bad ice hockey accident where this big 7-foot kid just trucks me, and I ended up breaking my collarbone. But little did I know that there were some other issues to it. So kind of years went by. I noticed more and more I was getting more pain in my shoulder, consistent pain, weakness. When I'd do bench press, my left arm, my friends would notice that my left arm would raise the bar about an inch higher than my right arm could. So I kind of, and that also after a lot of injuries, a couple separations, dislocations, it just came to a point where I said, I need to get this fixed. I can't push myself off my bed without my arm hurting. I can't throw a football anymore without it hurting. Just a lot of simple everyday functions that I need to do. Couldn't really pick up my backpack without, it hurting. So my first stop was a really good buddy of mine had a similar injury, and he went to see another teammate's dad who ran a sports clinic in Wisconsin. Saw him. We found out I had a loose shoulder. Wasn't going to be in Wisconsin for that much longer because I live here in the Bay Area. So I came out for the summer, and I was introduced to the Stone Clinic. Came here, did some more tests, found out that there's a little bit more to my shoulder than just what they call an unstable shoulder. There's some other problems going on with rotator cuff, labrum, cartilage, ugly stuff. So I sat down with Dr. Stone. We both agreed that it would probably be in my best interest to get surgery since my shoulder was a little bit beyond the ability to repair through physical therapy. So on July 31st, I had my surgery. Stitched up my labrum, stitched up my rotator cuff, got a lot of excess fluid out, got a bone fragment out of my shoulder socket, just a lot of different stuff. I recall before, surgery, it really feeling like my shoulder wasn't really in there. I mean, it just felt like the pieces were kind of hanging out. When I would take pictures, everybody would say, "Why do you slouch?" And it really wasn't that I was slouching, it was that my shoulder was actually literally hanging out of its socket almost. Even the first day after surgery, with everything retightened, it felt like feeling my shoulder for the first time in years. And I remember my first physical therapy session a couple days after surgery. I remember my physical therapist, Trish, who works here at the Stone Clinic, was pulling my arm back like this, and I just remember, even though it was super tight and I was still in a lot of pain because of surgery, it just felt like my shoulder was more a part of my shoulder than it had ever been in 3 years. From there, I did consistent physical therapy here at the Stone Clinic until my summer ended. In the fall, I left to attend Michigan State University. I did physical therapy really consistently there, 3-4 times a week. I have done that since for the past 4 months. Just really keeping on it, and more I find that, even though some strength aspects have not fully come back to me yet, I feel that my shoulder is, again, more a part of my shoulder than it has been in the past 3 years. It feels good. I can push myself off my bed with no pain, doing throwing exercises. I almost cried. I remember when I did my first throwing exercise, I had a 2-pounded weighted ball, and I threw it against a trampoline. I was able to throw it and catch it with no pain, and it was just the best feeling in the world. I definitely think that surgery was a really good step for me because of all the complications, and it just has made my shoulder 1,000 times better. It feels better than before I hurt it, and it's only going to go up from here. And I'm so happy that I had the Stone Clinic, Dr. Stone in particular, to do this, and the amazing physical therapy team here to kind of get me started with the ball rolling. It just was a great experience. And I'm really happy with my shoulder and how it's doing right now, and I really look forward to continuing with improving my shoulder and hopefully getting back on the ice next fall.